Good morning. I slept really very well and feel refreshed this morning. Usually when you see me, I come with David at around 6 p.m. for a couple of hours. I've come on public transport today because I don't drive anymore. So that's been a 2-hour journey. But never mind, I am here. I've got some jobs to do. Thanks ever so much for your comments about the paint. The video went up at around 6 a.m. this morning and it's about 10:30 and already I know what I'm doing. Thank you for saying about the yellows and the golds, the white breaking them up, because this room is full of white with the UPVC windows, so that should be great. And being here this morning with the sun on the tiles, actually it takes on lots of different colours, and I've decided on light gold. Which one? Before I start looking in the screen, that one. I've decided on, don't focus on my face, can you see? I've decided on this one, light gold. I think it will work. I'm going to zoom in on my mood board because there's a similar kind of colour on there, and actually within it there's picture frames, and there's a lot of white within the picture frames, and it does break up the colour, so this is fab. So in here I need to tidy it out, I need to clean it out, I need to re-grout these tiles, and I also have to be aware that the electrician still needs to get in that corner, because I am putting a socket here, because I would like a lamp and possibly run maybe a heated throw in the winter to be able to use it, or a little radiator to be able to use it in here in the winter. So I did think it was important to get some electric while they were doing it. They may as well do it in here. So this is a job I think we can be getting on with. I think we're not going to be anywhere near living properly in this house when we have to move in what we on 26 days. So I think to have this room finished, and it's somewhere where we can use at its peak time now, isn't it? This time of year for it. There's somewhere to relax and leave the chaos in there. Yeah. So this is my pet project for these next few days, verging on the next few weeks. And I'll move as quickly as I can, but it depends on when the electricians get that socket in. There's no point painting, isn't it? Although they only need to be at that wall. I could anyway. Right, I have a fence to paint. Just having a break. I've only done half the fence. Do you see how when it became all really dark brown and the green of the hydrangea just popped then? That's what I like in my fence. It's lovely coming away in the middle of the day and doing jobs like that, because I kind of feel guilty on an evening like gardening, because there's so much to do in there, and even though I can't really do anything apart from strip wallpaper, I still feel guilty when I garden on an evening. But I don't feel guilty now, because all I'm not doing is housework at the other house and I'm missing out on a little bit of my knitting. I'm having fun today. Lovely day. It is another day. I didn't get my fence finished yesterday. Just what happened was school called me and there were school transport issues, dealing with emails, just trying to sort out the transition for Lucy. And I lost all the time I had doing that. Then it was time to get the bus home, so I would be back in time for Lucy getting home. And I just sat on it's a 2-hour journey, so I just sat on I was yawning. And both David and I said, look, we're not going to go up, we're going to have a night off. So last night we did have a night off. However, we did have to drive up to the house to check. I didn't think I'd locked this door. I did lock the door. We came up and checked on our night off. Anyway, I've been a busy bee. We've had, let me get up, turn this around. No, I've actually just took a picture there. I've been carrying all that wood from the front of the house to the back of the... you probably think I'm crackers doing it this early, and times are funny, aren't they? And we've suffered financial hardship in the past, and some people's priorities are different from other people's priorities. But I did manage to talk to one of the new neighbours. She told me all about Doreen, who lived here before. She got quite upset actually. The lady that lived here was well loved. She's given me some pointers about the school situation, so that's been really helpful. And just told me a little bit about Doreen and how fiercely independent she was at 93. I'm feeling the pressure. She's always kept an immaculate garden, and just a genuinely lovely soul who has lived on her own since the 1990s when she lost her husband. So it's yeah, I feel a little bit in the spotlight at the moment, but it'll be all okay. It will be all okay. Everyone's lovely. She's told me the crime here is zero. It's very quiet. It's mostly retired people that's here, which suits me down to the ground. Oh, wind's getting up. I'm going to finish that fence today, and hopefully, if there's time, I would like to... Let me turn... That's us. I would like to pull out here and pull out here, because these are the two areas where the herbs are going to be. And close the door because it's a bit breezy and it gets to the microphone. There's a spider walking across my hand. Little one. Yes, so I need to get the herbs into the ground, and David had a lovely idea about making the herb part of these two into a little bit of a rockery. So I'm going to have a look behind that shed and see if there is some, what do you call them? Some sort of stones. I have one at home, a big rock, so I can bring that over and use that. And I think that's all I have to catch you up on. The logs should be in that shed, but you might remember that all of the loft insulation is currently in that shed, so they will have to stay there, and then they will overwinter. The logs will overwinter in that shed, but eventually we will build a log store for down there, because it's south facing and it would help keep them dry. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to get on with work. I'm not going to film, turn it around. I'm not going to film this portion of me here today. I'm just going to crack on, and hopefully we'll be back up tonight. I almost forgot, I have ordered the paint for in here. I ordered the light gold, and there's a reason. I've been talking to David, and so with this being the light gold, in the dining room kitchen area, which is, oh now what am I doing? Which is this area here. This will have a dining table in here and just be a relaxed kind of atmosphere. And I've still got that spider hanging off me. Okay, so just briefly, colour-wise, we are thinking creams and bluey grey colour on the cabinets in there. Cream. The oven I have is cream, so we'll have to have cream. The table and chairs that you haven't seen yet that David made, that's cream, although that can be painted. So I was thinking of having blue and cream running elements through here. So because it's quite a dusky blue that I like, I thought we could incorporate some of the gold maybe on this wall, just on there, and a splash on the table maybe, and pull in some of the yellowy gold elements to this space and into the kitchen space. Straight away I'm thinking sunflowers. Stop, Michelle, stop. You're a million miles away from thinking about sunflowers. Right, okay, I'm going to get on with some jobs. So I've managed to get some of the herbs in. That's a start anyway. I would like to extend it this way, but that's half of them in, and then I still have to pull out this side. I have more herbs up here to go in, and actually David wasn't gardening yesterday. He tells me that he was hunting for snakes. But these herbs here in the pot, he actually grew those at work. He's had them on his windowsill. So he can garden, and he does garden, and he's done quite a good job at growing those from seed. So I'm going to go home soon. Thanks ever so much for watching. Until the next time. Bye.